are going to make some rice snowmen. They're pretty easy to make. They're great to do with the kiddos or to give away as Christmas presents or just to, have out as a display. Everything that I got at the Dollar Tree. I made this one, pretty quick. It's kind of messy, but I had some that I made a few years back, and I didn't make them for a while, so I just kind of did this one by the seat of my pants. So everything I got at the Dollar Tree. They're pretty cheap, and like I said, they're great to do with the kids. We do use a glue gun, so you got to be careful. Using the glue gun around the kids that they don't get burnt. So we'll go ahead and get started. And what I got is, I'm going to put this one over here. You get socks. Of course, they're socks. I think they were a 2 pair for $1, so you can make 4 snowmen. So basically you just cut where the heel is right here. You just cut at a diagonal. Doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be pretty. And I got some of my bad scissors out. You just get a cup. Basically that's what it looks like. And just cut that end off. Just get some rice and pour it in. I had a big bag here and made a mess. And I'm making a mess again. And just fill it up to the top, or we want them to be kind of chunky. One thing I want to mention too, you can put essential oils in this rice. Some people said they have done that. I'm not going to do it now. I'm really big into essential oils. I have diffusers, excuse me, all over the place. Some people say they really smell good, and they'll put them in there and they smell fabulous, but I'm not doing that. But you can do that. Then I bought, I have these little clear rubber bands I also got at Dollar Tree. So once you get it filled up and packed in there a little bit, you just bunch the top up. And you can reinforce this because these do break. Of course, they're cheap, so they can break. You could put fishing line around it or jute if you want, because it's going to be covered up. So you can do either or. Some of the rice came out of the top there. Put an extra one on there. Okay, once you got that on there, then you're just going to kind of shape it to see how you want, how big you want the face and how big you want the body. It's kind of like a pear shape a little bit. Take another one of these. Just put it around there and shape it some more. Pat them down a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect because, I mean, I still have rice coming out of here. It's weird. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut some of this off. It's extra fabric. Okay. Alright, we're going to leave him alone at that. So there's his body. Okay. Now what I did, you can actually, for his eyes, I mean, of course you can do anything you want to do for his eyes. And for, you know, the belly buttons, you can draw on there with a permanent black marker, anything you want. What I did is I bought these little googly eyes at Dollar Tree, and I cut the little blacks out, and then I got the buttons as well at Dollar Tree. So I am going to use my hot glue gun and put these on. Here's the little black eyes that little black parts that I took out. And I also got pipe cleaner at Dollar Tree. And I'm just gonna snip off a piece. And I just got my little tiny glue gun, and the little tiny one, it is so stringy. I'm gonna go ahead and glue those on. And there you have it. If his nose is too big, you can just clip it off to the size you want. So we have his eyes, his nose, and his little buttons. Like I said, my little glue gun has, it's real stringy, so I have a lot of glue. All right. So now I have, matches this one, but it's blue. And we're going to, this is going to be the hat and the scarf. So you're going to cut it basically the same way. You're going to start at the heel and cut it diagonal, and this is going to be the hat part. Put this to the side. We're going to go ahead and put his hat, and the big part where the heel was right there, that's going to be in the back. Well, actually, we're going to put that down. I learned from that one. We're going to do the scarf first. So the top of the sock right here, that is going to go around the neck. So we're going to go ahead and cut that. And again, this part too, where we have the rubber band, You can, wherever you put the rubber band, you can put fishing line or jute. It's going to be hidden, and it will make sure if that rubber band breaks, you know, that it's still secure. So we're going to go ahead and put that around. And these socks really have a lot of pieces coming off of it, but that's all right. And then we are going to cut another piece off, just a thin piece off of that same one that we got the scarf off of, not the hat part. We still got that over here. So we have this, and then we're just going to cut it, make it long. And we're going to just put that like that and let it hang, or we can tie it, doesn't matter. And you're going to have, these socks are horrible. I didn't have a problem with the ones that weren't fuzzy. But these that are fuzzy have a lot of pieces that are coming off. Now you're hearing my dogs. Okay, then we're going to put the little hat on. And you're just going to kind of tuck the hat in. Just kind of play around with it. And I have found that the hat is best to be not super glued, I'm sorry, to be glued on just a little bit, because it will fall off. So I'm just in little spots. I'm just doing it on either side, and I think I'm going to do one more on the back. You don't have to do that. But they like to slip off. So I just put just a little bit of the glue, just a little bit back here, and then on either side, just so that it stays in place. And then you can still work with it to put it, you know, where you want to put it. The glue string too. Wow. And then I'm going to take one more of the rubber band, and we're going to give it a little ball up here. And there you have it. And we are done with that one. Now, I'm not doing it with this one because I did it with the other one and I did not have the right, I didn't bring the right color out. But if you have some, pull his hat down a little bit more. But if you have some blush, you can take a Q-tip and put a little bit of blush on either side of the cheek, and it just looks like, you know, they got, you know, nipped out in the cold a little bit. But I didn't have the right color for this one. I didn't bring out the right color, so. But there you have it. We have the two, and you see how quick it was to make. I think his hat is on a little lopsided, but that's all right. It's all right. Doesn't have to be perfect, but there you go. You got these two, and they're really quick to make. And the kids will love it. They really will. You might get a little messy with the rice, and like I said, you know, just be really careful with the hot glue gun. And I did make this one a few years back. Well, like, let's see, 3 or 4 years back. This is our, let me get his hat on. This was not a fuzzy hat, and this hat is not, this was the penguin I made, and it was not the fuzzy, it was just a regular sock. So the sock is a Christmas sock, but it's upside down. But this was the penguin I made. Same concept, but it was, you know, everything Dollar Tree as well, but it was a black sock that they had, and it was using felt for the wings, and felt for the front. You just do the front design. It's just a really easy, you know, design for the face and the body. Felt, orange little, as you can see, little feet, and you know, the eyes, and you know, the little beak here, and you know, white felt underneath. And that was the penguin that I made. So it was fun. It was fun. And I, you know, like I said, I made them for the grandkids, and they keep really well if you store them right, which I did not do. I'm surprised that my penguin made it, but my snowman, here is one that I made, and he got a little bit dirty, so we'll put him over here. But yeah, they're fun. If you got little ones, they would be a great project to make with the little ones. And like I said, again, you know, just gifts, you know, for that person that has everything and you don't know what to give them. Just a cute little snowman, especially if you put essential oils in there. You know, makes the house smell good. And, you know, just a cute little project. You know, and just something fun to do with the kiddos, you know, that might be stuck in the house, or, you know, we have Christmas vacation coming up soon, and just something for them to do. So I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll do another craft here soon. And sorry if I'm rambling, it's my first craft video, so hopefully the next one won't be so disorganized. And I'll catch you again.